Good day, I'm Theodore Henry, and this is your JIS News for Thursday, September 19, 2024. The Ministry of Education and Youth has announced a series of immediate interventions at a Portland primary school in response to a bullying incident. The incident, which showed a 9-year-old boy being attacked by his peers, has sparked widespread outrage and concern. Education Minister Favour Williams has condemned the act, calling it a serious breach of student safety and human decency. She says it highlights the urgent need for society to take greater responsibility in protecting children. To enhance safety within the school, the ministry is working with its regional office, the institution's leadership, and the Child Protection and Family Services Agency, CPFSA. The measures include strengthening of the school's existing safety protocols to ensure a secure environment for all students. Psychosocial support will be provided for students who were involved in the incident. In addition, the ministry will conduct ongoing counseling sessions for the wider school community to foster a culture of respect and empathy. At the same time, the Jamaica Constabulary Force is being tapped to educate students about bullying and its consequences. The school will also get assistance from educational social workers to assist both parents and students. While the interventions are underway, Minister Williams reiterates the ministry's zero-tolerance policy against bullying, warning that individuals found guilty of such actions will face severe disciplinary measures. Government has provided temporary relief support to the families whose homes were destroyed by fire in Bellrock, St. Andrew on Monday. Prime Minister Andrew Holness says the state is also looking to do something more lasting for the individuals. He gave the commitment while touring the homes of the almost 30 fire victims on Tuesday. The fire, which engulfed the tenement-styled homes, is said to have been started in one of the homes of a resident by her jealous lover, but it quickly spread, displacing the other families.
I want to give you the assurance that I will be there for you. We will send around from the new social housing program for them to do a social survey to check on your families to see how many family members live in one household.
For the children going back to school who lost their gear in the fire, Mr. Holness pledged to personally take care of their needs. The government is in the process of finalizing new members for the Access to Information ATI Tribunal. Minister with Responsibility for Information, Senator Dr. Dana Morris-Dixon, gave the update during Wednesday's post-cabinet press briefing. She says the list of proposed members has been sent to the Leader of the Opposition for his feedback. Once that response is given, the government will move forward with putting the ATI Tribunal in place.
The ATI Tribunal needs to be established. Its term had ended, and you have to find out if the old members of the tribunal want to still remain on it, and also look at whether or not you want to refresh it. And so that process was ongoing, and now I can tell you that we have decided on the names of some individuals, but as with many of our tribunals, you have to have the support of both the Prime Minister and the Leader of the Opposition.
The Access to Information Tribunal is responsible for educating the public on their rights and obligations under the Access to Information Act. Minister Morris-Dixon reiterates the tribunal's importance, asserting that it is a critical supporting component of the legislation.
There is a provision for anyone to request information from a government entity, and there's a process that is in place. There are some caveats, though. Obviously, there's some sensitive security information or other information that cannot be shared, and sometimes a government entity may respond in that way. But it doesn't end there. So even if an entity says, no, because of this provision, you cannot get the information, the law says that there can be a tribunal that you can appeal to.
The Access to Information Act was passed in 2002, and its implementation and administration are led by the Access to Information Unit. The Artificial Intelligence AI Task Force, commissioned to explore effective strategies to mitigate the risks posed by AI and deepfakes, has completed its report, which will soon be brought to Cabinet for review. The AI task force was established in July of last year to also look at opportunities that can be derived from the use of artificial intelligence. Minister with responsibility for skills and digital transformation, Senator Dr. Dana Morris Dixon, says the chair of the task force will be invited to discuss the report at a post-cabinet briefing session after cabinet has reviewed the document.
That task force has looked at our education system, what needs to change there. It has also looked at, in terms of our businesses, how we can harness AI better, and also in terms of government policy, because every new technology has disadvantages to it. How do we mitigate against the negatives that come with AI, and even looking at the ethics around AI and how Jamaica navigates AI in the international space that is currently developing legislation around it.
Minister Morris Dixon was speaking at Wednesday's post-cabinet press briefing at Jamaica House. She previously indicated in the Senate last year that the task force would be directed to provide an evidence-based foundation for the development of a national AI policy. And finally, the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation, KSAMC, will be implementing a slew of measures aimed at ensuring businesses adhere to proper waste management practices. Mayor of Kingston, Councillor Andrew Swaby, made the announcement during the KSAMC's latest council meeting. He insists that private arrangements must be made for the proper disposal of commercial garbage.
While the KSAMC is in support of businesses and its importance to the economy, we will not accept the poor garbage disposal practices currently being used by some operators. For example, the informal arrangement of hand-cartmen dumping garbage on vacant lots, sidewalks, and public spaces.
The mayor's comments come as part of a broader initiative to tackle the issue of commercial waste. This includes communicating with business owners in the town.
Prior to visiting these establishments, myself and the CEO met with the Chinese ambassador to sensitize him, given the large number of businesses that are owned by Chinese nationals. I use this opportunity to thank the ambassador for offering to assist us by disseminating information on their various platforms. In light of the language barriers, the KSAMC have secured the services of a translator to enhance the communication between the parties.
Mayor Swaby says the initiative is ongoing and will continue with unannounced visits to ensure compliance across the municipality. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Theodore Henry. Thanks for watching.